I'm Gretchen and this is Tim, and together we're getting ourselves and our boat Felicita ready to sail off into the sunset. In today's episode, we take our new sails out for a spin. We have an exciting day here.
What are we going to do today, Gretch?
We are taking our new spinnaker that's never been out of the bag and our ATN spinnaker sock and our spinnaker bag that's blowing around to shore to put the spinnaker into the sock, because we're hopefully gonna rig and fly the spinnaker on Monday, or at least sometime this week. 52 feet. Step one was to get the ATN spinnaker stock organized. Step two was to attach the head of the spinnaker to the inside of the sock without letting the spinnaker blow all over the place. The next step was to get the rest of the spinnaker inside the sock. And finally, we had to pack the spinnaker back into the bag. How you feel?
Good.
About
Looks
this
good,
little,
doesn't it?
yeah, it's fun. And back to the boat. In the lead up to our shove-off date, we had a list of a few things we wanted some coaching on, including rigging our new spinnaker and trysail sails. We hired Robert Capita, who is a professional sailor in San Diego, and he's also the UC San Diego sailing coach. Robert came out with us on Felicita on 3 different days to work through our list of things we wanted some input on. We highly recommend Robert. He was really informative and approached our sessions with the perfect blend of advice and humility. It is spinnaker flying day here on Felicita in San Diego Bay. We got this spinnaker last December and haven't yet flown it, so we got the sock on. We have an awesome coach on board today who's really helping us think deeply about how we're going to rig it. Then we're going to go out and fly it and do all kinds of practice with the spinnaker today. Yay! Robert and Tim got busy working through running the spinnaker sheets and the tack line.
Over that jib sheet. I would go under the jib sheet. Under everything. Tack line is like a control line. So yes, and under everything. And the recommendation is never, ever, 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 ever put a knot in that line. Not stopper.
No stopper in the tack.
In emergency,
You just want that to blow, huh?
Emergency, you want to take that thing down, let it go. Stand clear because no, the sheet, you're going to put a knot in it. Okay. You're going to put a knot in about 3 feet in.
So you can get it.
So you can grab it, put it on the winch, and pull it back into the boat.
Okay.
Otherwise, you find you get into a panic situation. Everyone lets everything go, and then you're chasing the spinnaker like this.
But you'll never get it back.
Well, you will, but it takes a little effort.
Okay.
Because if you lose control of everything, and really, the squall hits, whatever, you're oversailed, let that tack line go. Take the sheet, grind it in, and bring the hanger down, or if you can get the bag down, you can start pulling the bag down that way. Because that alleviates everything. Alternatively, if you let the sheet go and you leave the tack on, you can pull that sock down. But in a big blow, I don't know if you can get the sock down. So it might be safer, like I said, just to let the tack line go and then ease the hanger down, leave the sock up there, and just get the sail in the boat.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to shrimp it or anything like that when you have the tack line off in the
It's just going to be loud and
it's just a
flaily
line there.
Yeah.
Ideally, you can take the lazy sheet and run it over the boom. You do what you call letterbox takedown. But with this furling kind of system, it might be a little apprehensive. I don't know to do that. So make sure when you rig the tack line to the sail that you go over the lifeline. All right? Okay.
should I get a turning block to get it back to the, or you want to go straight to the?
I think we want to go to a turning block out here.
Here?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, right there. The only problem with this setup is that your tack line needs to be on that winch. So this jib is on this winch, so you have nothing for this. So you can kind of temporarily set this
Until we
up
get
to
rid of
there,
the jib.
or set the jib up to there. Right?
Yeah,
Because you're gonna roll the jib in anyway.
Yep.
So just put that this winch here.
Tim, did you hear what Robert suggested, putting a piece of shock cord on that
I was
block?
thinking maybe a spring like this, a spring block like that.
Yeah, you can do that too. What's our apparent wind angle?
We are at 121, yeah, 120.
Tack line loads up a lot.
Yeah.
So I would be always on the more secure side with that tack line than not.
So it's like multiple wraps?
Yeah.
3 or 4.
You know, minimum 3 wraps.
Mm-hmm.
Or just load the winch up like that.
Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm.
And make sure that's secure, because this is going to have a lot of load on it. All right. And then make sure this is released. Just one there, on there. Okay, now you're ready to hoist. Where's the halyard at this end?
The green. And we should be at 100.
Yeah, 100 is good for right now.
Okay.
If there's more wind, I would go to 120,
Okay.
140. You know, if there's a lot of wind, go to 140.
It's all the way up.
All the way up, okay. We've got about 8 more feet to go. That's it, you're there. Is that when you're rolling your jib in, you don't wrap that spinnaker in the furler for the jib? So have a look up the mast. If you ever have a problem where you can't pull the spinnaker down or you can't roll the jib in, it's because you may have wrapped the spinnaker into that jib furler. Looks like that's some nice separation there.
We have a spinnaker! Today is trysail sail deployment. A trysail is a heavy weather sail that's used as a replacement for the mainsail. Here on Felicita, we try to be pretty realistic about our vulnerabilities, and one of those is our in-mast furling system. Having an in-mast furler is not really our favorite thing about the boat because there's a risk the sail can get jammed into the foil. Because of this risk, we're fairly tender with the furling gear, and we try to make smart decisions about when we reef. However, if the worst case scenario were to happen and we needed to cut the mainsail away, we could deploy the trysail and still be able to get home.
Yeah, so we can get very
launch.
All that.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to get that a little lower, like that leech is fluttering a little lower, a little bit more inboard if I wanted to go closer up.
If you're in the San Diego area and would like to be connected to Robert, please reach out to us. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, like this episode, follow us on our blog or over on Instagram. We'll see you next time.